Good morning and happy Saturday, everyone. Let's see, before I begin, let's do my low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see. My low is I actually did something really stupid last night. I went out and stayed out much later than I normally would. I went to bed very late. I got maybe 6 hours of sleep. That was not very smart of me. However, I had such a great time doing stuff I wanted to do. Like, honestly, considering what I would like to do, specifically today, last night really was kind of like that one sort of stress reliever that I needed. Also, another part of my low is the fact that I had no idea that One Piece Chapter 182 is already out, so how about I read that? To be perfectly honest, I never read it yet because, the spoilers are everywhere, but I was trying to avoid them all I could. So, yeah, I'm definitely reading the next One Piece manga chapter, which is, I make sure did my computer just shut off? Holy cow, my computer just shut off for no reason. Okay. Well, while that's booting up, in terms of things I wanted to do, my folks were watching my nephews last night, and I did get to see my nephews for a little bit, but, okay, this is so stupid, because I legit tried to meet them for dinner because they wanted to go to Chili's and Horseheads. And there was something I was trying to do in preparation for something we're going to be doing today. And I get that done, but for the life of me, I can't find my keys. I cannot find my keys anywhere, which really frustrated me. By the time I actually did find them, and by the time I would have gotten to Chili's, they would have already finished eating. Which sucked, by the way. But, being late and missing them, not like Chili's itself. It's actually been a while since I've eaten at Chili's. I don't remember it being bad. But honestly, I'm glad I wound up doing what I wanted to do. Went to Nick's for a little while. Went to the illegal tap house for a little while. Finished the night off at Elbow Room. It was a good night. And it confirmed something for me. I've just been having the best luck, going out, talking to people, seeing. I've done that on my own. I've done that all on my own. No help from, family. It was just me and only me. I never thought I'd ever do anything like this by myself. And that's why I'm ready to do what I would like to do today. Again, I kept alluding to the fact that it scares me, but that's why I have to do it. Okay, let's get to my act of kindness. I've been beating that all week. I'm sorry, guys. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with, sharing your feelings or whatever, but when it's the same thing every day, I get how it's annoying. I apologize. So, what was my act of kindness? Well, I took my grandma to the hair salon and brought her back home. Also did a few other errands for her. And also that thing I alluded to that I did last night before I went out to Nick's and stuff, I got that done. And now, for the most part, everything's ready to go. However, I do still feel a bit stressed about what I'm about to do today. So you know what? How about, to relieve some stress, I'll do something I haven't done for a good while and read One Piece Chapter 1082 if I can get to the computer in time. Let's go and take it. That's wow. The title actually works in two ways, because let's go and take it is obviously the title of the chapter, but let's go and take it can also be a metaphor for what I'm about to do right now, because like let's go and like take on the day and stuff. So man, the stars really are aligned here. Okay. Oh. Vice Admiral T-Bone died. Holy cow, Crossfield killed him? Man, Crossfield, man, Buggy, Crocodile, and Mihawk's new division is really, they're handing it in. Crossfield's killing everybody. Okay. And you know, I like the sort of, ooh, this is brilliant writing. Because with Crossfield going after Navy officers for incredibly high bounties, it's actually weakening the morale of the troops in the Navy. Which, considering that this is the final saga, really is something that you can't afford to have. That's really interesting. Okay. Okay, ooh. Crossfield's headquarters. Oh, there's the guy who killed T-Bone. Or who turned T-Bone in. Oh. Oh. Okay, now I feel for the old. Okay, so basically, the guy who turned in T-Bone. By the way, if you don't know what T-Bone was, he was one of the vice admirals we saw back in Enies Lobby, who fought Zoro, and he was like a true good boy. Like, the Navy's are technically antagonists, but he was one of the good ones. And Crossfield wound up killing him because this old guy turned him in, but he needed the money. His family would have starved to death otherwise. What can you do? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if T-Bone just let himself get turned in by this guy simply to help out the guy's family. Because that's exactly what T-Bone would have done. And I love that because the old guy did what he did, now he's under, Buggy's command. Oh, not Buggy's command, but under his protection, I guess. That's a better word for it. Oh. Looks like one of Buggy's shipwrights building the new flagship. Okay. I love the design of this ship. I really do. It's funny. It's perfect. And Crocodile and Mihawk are going to be pissed when they see this. Oh. Speaking of which, they're right behind Buggy. Oh, this should be exciting to see. Okay, in the meeting room. Okay. For those who need a refresher, Buggy's devil fruit allows him to move parts of his body and spread them out over, kind of like a range and stuff like that. So you can basically sever his head and he doesn't die, obviously. Crocodile and Mihawk just beat the ever-living crap out of Buggy just now and had his head dangling off of a hook in what appears to be like a very, very, hold on. What kind of room are they in? Oh my god. Okay. So, you know how sometimes, like, in movies about knights and medieval stuff, you see medieval torture chambers? That's where they are. I see hooks. I see a chair with spikes on it. I see that little thing where you put your head in, your arms out like this, and chains. What did they do to Buggy to beat him up the way they did? Oh. That's like a little Buggy's flashback. about, oh, Buggy really did care a lot more about Shanks than even he let on. Is that, it looks like, okay, so it looks like the scene where Gold Roger's, like, it may be the first time that Roger gave Shanks the hat in the first place, and Buggy's in the background, like kind of like this, looking behind, like, in sorrow and regret. Huh. So literally the only reason why okay, so basically the reason why Buggy never joined Shanks back then, it looks like it was a combination of both his stubbornness and a little bit of jealousy, heartbreak. Heartbreak in the sense of like, Roger favored Shanks over Buggy. Wow. This is some heavy stuff. I love this line. He says, well, whether it was because let's be honest, Buggy has, under all accounts, should have no business being one of the four emperors. Not along with Luffy, not along with Shanks, and certainly not along with Blackbeard. Really, I could have said those names in any order, I just thought of doing it that way. Because it's very clear that Buggy clearly has the fame. Crocodile carries the wealth. Mihawk clearly has the power. Those three all together are literally the recipe for how Gold Roger became the Pirate King. And I love that Buggy finally said what probably no one ever thought he would. If Shanks is going to go for the One Piece, then so am I. And what's even funnier is Crocodile and Mihawk have like zero interest in doing any of that, to the point where they hurt him even more. Huh. Oh, Buggy's gonna do it. Is he talking to a Den Den Mushi or transponder? A Den Den Mushi is also known as a transponder snail. And with that, it looks like Crossfield is officially going down to the One Piece. Oh. Hey, they worked the title into the chapter. Let's go and take it. Yeah, let's go and take what's the title of the chapter. And now here we are. Okay. Yeah, I was going back to the front of the manga chapter to see where we are. Okay, back to the revolutionary stuff, okay. A couple of revolutionary vice captains. Alright. Savo's returned, okay. Oh. Looks like he was managed to save quite a few people from the kingdom of Lulusia. Lulusia, that's what's coming. Okay. Shame about Lulusia, though. It got destroyed by even the giant super weapon. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, dang. The chapter ends with Samo telling Dragon and Ivankov, I'll tell you everything that actually happened in Sacred Marriage Law. And then the chapter ends. Okay, this chapter was hype as hell. And honestly, this chapter was funny, smart, incredibly well written. And it sets up hype for whatever the next chapter is. Plus, with this chapter now, I'm officially caught up with everything, so that's always nice. So, I mentioned earlier how, thanks to the fact that you have Crocodile, who is the wealth, Buggy, who has the fame, and Mihawk has the power. For those who don't know, Mihawk is the world's most powerful swordsman. He's actually, theoretically, he's going to be Zoro's final fight. We'll have to see on that. Although, there was actually something I read in the chapter that I didn't really mention, is like, Mihawk especially is one, like, you really want to go after the likes of Shanks, Blackbeard, and Straw Hat? And here's the thing, Zoro is part of the Straw Hat crew, and Mihawk trained him. So it really is starting to set up as if you're going to get that final matchup between those two, to see who the world's most powerful swordsman is. I mean, let's be honest, Zoro is the one man who could ever surpass him. Although, I've always theorized this. And thanks to what was explained in Whole Cake Island, I think my theory is becoming more and more true. One of the reasons why Mihawk is the world's most powerful swordsman is he can use future sight. If you watch his fight between Zoro way back in Baratier, it really is as if he knew exactly what Zoro was about to do. Unlock future sight, observation hockey. And maybe that's a devil for power, but no. That's observation hockey, and if you train it well enough, say the likes of Katakuri or even Luffy or Kaido, and Shanks, as they're the only 4 people known to use future sight, you have, and have a strong enough armament hockey as well, yeah, you got the recipe for the world's most powerful swordsman right there. So, by all accounts, Crossguild really does have what it takes to become the Pirate King. Or for Buggy to be the Pirate King. Because listen, thanks to the fame, everyone's going to follow what Buggy says. Much to the chagrin of Crocodile and Mihawk. So, it should be interesting. It should really be interesting to see where this goes from here. But we'll have to wait for the next chapter to find out. I hope you all like this video. If you do, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. As always, I'm doing a couple of this video for all you guys watching. Enjoy today. It'll be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk channels, be here to lend me all the way back. Take care. Make good choices. And to all the moms out there, I hope you're having a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. But I'll talk more about that in the morning. Hold on. 607 all day, baby.